Hello and welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for August 13th, 2025. If you're interested in joining our study sessions or participating in our weekly tournaments, send an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com. Okay, we are resuming where we left off last week. We have the red checkers, that's going to be the hive mind, and then the team is going to be me and Mike. And this week it's going to be Eric will step in. Bill Spruce is having fun. He may join us later. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Jason, I'm here, Jason. I'm probably just going to be silent somewhat.
okay, no problem. Bill's here. Good to see you, Bill. So, Bill, you're back on the hive mind for this week. Okay, so we're starting off right away with a cube action. So the hive mind is 9 away, 7 away, trailing in the match, and has a cube to consider. The pip count is 85 to 92. I'm going to open up the Slido. You can all discuss this if you like.
Hmm. As a member of your team now, am I supposed to discuss and vote on the Slido for
No, I think you won't
red?
vote, but if you want to discuss it, you can go ahead. For instance, what
Yeah.
rules might you use to think about a cube like this?
So a good baseline is 10%, being 10% ahead in the race. So that would
Yeah.
be 8.5 pips, and we are 7 pips, so we are short of 10%. But to be fair, it's not 10% per se, it's 8% for an initial cube and 9% for a recube. So is 8% of 85. Let's see. 85 times 0.08 would be 6.8. So we might be just in the making it 6.8, and then we have 7. So we might be just in the borderline of no double.
And it might, what about the match score? That could swing it if you're behind. You might have a little bit of incentive to double a little bit sooner.
Yeah, could be. Though at
Okay, and the rule
7
that you
away,
just
I don't know.
cited is, that's the 8, 9, 12 rule. Okay, here's another one. It's the 10% plus or minus 2 rule. Okay, so you take your pip count, which is 85, and you take 10% of that. That's 8. And do 85 plus 8, and that gets you to 93. And then you add 2 to that, and that gets you the point of last take. So 85 plus 8 plus 2 is 95.
Correct.
So if the red team is going to double, the white team can certainly take this. Then you can ask, well, what would white's pip count have to be in order for you to have a cube? Well, you can do the 10% minus 2, and so that's going to get you down to 91. So if white's pip count is anywhere between 91 and 95, then the red team can send over a cube. You're right in that doubling window. So if you use the 10% plus or minus 2 rule, then this should be a double and a take. That's how you can think about it.
Is this white presenting the double?
This is red presenting the double, and
Red
you're the
presenting.
team you're the red team. So
Right.
yeah, and you're on roll. Okay, I've said a lot there, so why don't we vote now?
I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. All right. There are a couple of votes to double. Okay, we don't have too many people on the team, so that's probably going to be good enough. All right, let's do a double. And Mike, I think this is a take based on what I was saying. If we use 10% plus 2, we're well within the range to take. Do you agree?
I agree. The point of last take is easy to calculate and it's also very accurate.
Yeah. And by the way, this rule is, that I cited, this is for long races. And this is a long race, when you have a pretty large pip count like this. And like you say, it's pretty accurate. And Eric stepped away, but that's 2 takes, so I think we're gonna go ahead and take this. So double
Mm-hmm.
and a take.
Hmm.
Okay, and let's just see what XG says. Yes, a narrow double, a very easy take.
Yeah.
And that's to be expected from what we had figured out there. Okay, 6-2 to play. This is probably pretty easy. How about just 13 to
7.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Puts a checker in a good spot. Okay, let's not vote on this.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Okay, double threes. I don't know. How about that? Puts checkers in good spots. Eric, Mike, you like that play?
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it. All right. 4-2 to play. This could be tricky.
Hmm.
Okay, so first, before deciding on this play, what are the priorities? What are you trying to accomplish? Do you want to just get a checker off at all costs? Because if you really want to get a checker off, you can. You can play 7 to 5, 4 off.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Is there
you can do
something else?
You can do 5 to 1 and 7 to 5.
Okay, so yeah, that'd be like 7 to 1. Okay. I think there's another option that I think ought to be considered.
7 to 3, 6 to 4.
Yeah, 7 to 3, 6 to 4. All right.
Mhm.
Now, what's the idea behind 7 to 3, 6 to 4?
Is that red is winning, right?
Say that again?
Red is winning and
Yes.
doesn't want to give away the game by rolling poorly in the future.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to look at the first play that we talked about. 7, 5, 4 off. Okay. The good part of this is obvious. It takes a checker off.
Mhm.
The downside of this is less obvious. What is the downside?
You have stacked 5 and 6 points, big stacks.
Okay, big stacks on the 6 and the 5, but I
The
think there's a
worst
more
problem is the
important
gap
reason.
we're going to have on the 4-point here in a second.
Yes, potential gap on the
That will
4-point
be the
coming
death
up.
of
Yes.
us. So
Yes.
Okay, so I wouldn't be necessarily so worried about big stacks on the 6 and the 5 because you can smooth your distribution later. The real worry should be a
4.
potential gap coming up on the 4-point. That's
Mhm.
what really you ought to worry about.
Yeah.
This play kind of solves that problem. You're unlikely to and it's not impossible, but you're somewhat unlikely to leave a gap. Now, I will say this: if you're not sure, it's not terrible to just take a checker off.
Yeah, I recall reading something to the effect that if you can choose between taking a checker off or like distributing your structure, it's almost always correct to take a checker off.
That's true.
The notions where the times where it's not correct are extremely rare to find.
Yes.
So something like that. So I would vote to take it off.
Okay. All right, the Slido is accepting votes now. You can go ahead and cast your vote. Okay, we got a few votes in. Okay. The voting has changed a little bit. We're going to go 7 to 3, 6 to 4.
Mhm.
All right, I think this is the right play. I think smoothing the distribution is right. Let's do
Mhm.
that. Okay, let's take a look. And okay, I was wrong. I guess this is one of these. Just take a checker off. Look, if you're wrong, you're not going to be wrong by much. And here, it's right to take a checker off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jason, which color are you playing on? Which side are you on?
You're the red team,
Yeah, see, we should have taken that into consideration too.
of course. All right, 6-3 to play.
Jason, it was only 8 thousandths. So
Yeah, right.
I have
I
to
don't.
believe.
That's right.
I have to believe if you guys had one more checker in your home board, then it would have been a blunder not to take a checker off.
Yep, could be.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay.
I'm in favor of just bringing them in.
Mm-hmm.
Ike, Eric, you guys okay with that?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yes.
That's the play I found, yes.
Okay, looks good. We'll do it.
And for the record,
All
I
right.
disagree with XG's evaluation of the Reds play.
Yeah, the last one, you don't agree with this?
I don't agree with that. I mean, the concept is you have to be off in n number of rolls. If you do a graphic distribution of how many times you'd be off in n rolls, or let's say 9 rolls, 8 rolls, 7 rolls, 6 rolls, 5 rolls, you need to be quicker than your opponent with that same distribution. So when you're ahead like this, you usually want to change that distribution so that there's not the huge volatility.
Right.
I'm not sure I understood that, but yeah.
So I would,
Yeah.
what's our next roll? Yeah, so
Okay, it's 4-1.
so I'd take off the 4 and move 3 to 2.
Okay, so you're trying to smooth out your distribution.
Yes, I
Yeah,
agree with that.
Okay,
that's a
4
good
off,
one.
3 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw out 5 off as an option. This time, I think you definitely want to take a checker off, so it's just a
Mhm.
question of, what do you want to do with the 1? Okay, the Slido's open. You can vote. Okay, we got enough votes to do 4 off, 3 to 2. Everybody likes that, so we'll do it.
Yes.
It's like a pretty good play. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, lousy roll. All right, better just take a checker off. I don't worry about gaps on the 3-point, especially when there's plenty of checkers on the 6. We can fill
Right.
that just fine. Yep, you guys good with that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. All right, 6 and 1 for the red team.
6 off, 5 to 4.
Yes,
6 off, 5 to 4.
yes.
The only
I'm
thing about
also going to throw
that
out
is,
6 off, 2 to 1.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
well, and some of the things you guys have been teaching us is, well, I heard from, if you go 6 to 5, if you go 6 off, 6 to 5,
Mhm.
your double 5s and your double 4s both take 4 off.
All right, but that's the kind of play that you want to do when you're in desperate straits
Okay,
and you're winning right now. So when
right.
you're winning, you really want to just get those checkers all spread out.
all right. In that case, 6 off, 5 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, the Slido is open, ready for your consideration. All right, 6 off, 5 to 4 has won the vote. So let's go ahead and do that. Go back and look. Yes,
It's
that
good.
looks good. See, you're winning. It says 62% winning chances.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes the white roll. Double 2s.
Mm.
I say we just take them off.
Yep.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, Eric, you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 4-1 to play. Boy, we're really limping to the finish here.
Yeah, and Jason, we would like a roll where we can take 2 checkers off, please.
Oh, all right. I'll duly noted.
I'd go 4 off, 6 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm also going to throw out 4 off, 2 to 1.
Why do you keep doing that, Jason?
Why do I keep suggesting 2-1?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you why. It's because when you're winning, as you are, sometimes you actually do want a checker on the ace point, because what that does is it lets you take a checker off with an ace, and what you're doing is you're guarding against your bad rolls. You're trying to make your bad rolls productive. In a race, rolls with ones in them are bad.
Yeah, but in that case, wouldn't twos then be just as bad?
Twos are bad, but you can always use it. You'll be able to use your 2 to smooth your distribution. I'm picking nits here. This is going to be a real small difference.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why you keep suggesting it, that's all.
Yeah.
Now I
When
know.
you're ahead, protecting against those little numbers
Right,
can be
got it.
important. Yeah. Okay,
Thank
the Slido's open.
Just for grins, can you throw in 4 off, 3 to 2?
4 off, 3-2. Sure.
Just so they think about the concept, why they might want to do that.
Aha.
Oh my gosh.
I
No.
could see why you might want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, looks like we're gonna go with 4 off, 6-5. That's won the vote. Okay, let's take a look. Like I said, they're all super close, but the 6-5 is the slate winner.
Mhm. It was a good one.
You're still a favorite, but the winning chances have dwindled from the 60s into the 50s. Okay, let's roll them. 3-2. I would also like to take 2 checkers off, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
5 off.
Well, at least you're consistent.
I want to suggest a different play. 3 off, 4-2.
Mhm. Yeah.
What's the difference between 4-2 and 5-3?
Okay, well, with a heavy 6 point, I'm okay with a gap on the 3. 6-3 plays very nicely. I don't want to unload the 5 point prematurely. I think this distribution is not as good. We do run a risk of emptying the 5 point when we have that big stack on the 6. Well, let's let Mike chime in. What do you think, Mike?
3 off is mandatory.
Yeah.
2 doesn't matter too much. I mean, 6-4, 6-4, 5-3, and 4-2 are all probably very close.
No, I wouldn't play 6-4.
I wouldn't play 6-4 either.
I would play 5-3. Let's see.
Yeah.
We want to cover. I like to put a blot on an empty point so we have more numbers.
Yeah, we
go
want
with.
to smooth the distribution. Mike, why don't you be the deciding voice? You pick the play.
So I have to pick the play between what 2? Not 6-4 then, right?
Yeah.
Then 4-2 then. But I
Okay.
think they're all 3 close, are very, very close.
I think they're very close. Don't spend too much clock time on a play like this.
All right.
And yeah, 4-2 was basically tied with 6-4. But even 5 off was, close enough that it doesn't really matter. Okay, here's your double threes. Adam, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, you want to take 3 checkers off, am I right?
Yes, please.
Okay, there you go. 3 checkers off.
Can we double you again?
Not this time.
A
All
phantom
right,
cube.
we're gonna rip 2 checkers off. And I think
Take
you
2.
want to rip 2 checkers off.
Yes.
Correct.
Backgammon is so easy sometimes. Okay, 6-1. Or 6-1, sorry.
5-4.
5-4. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm good with that. Mike?
Yep.
All right, we'll do it. Oh,
Yes.
double sixes. Is that okay too, Adam? The double sixes?
Yes, you're doing
That's
much
pretty
better. I
sweet.
appreciate that. Thank you, Jason.
Okay. Hey,
Pretty
listen,
sweet.
we're still a threat. We have 8 checkers left. Anytime I got 8 checkers left, I think I'm going to win.
Oops.
Not with that roll.
Not with that roll. But listen, now I'm down to six checkers. With six checkers, I really think I'm a threat. All I have to do is take 2 checkers off next time, and I'm in. I'm gonna win this. It's gonna be great.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or not.
That is never happening.
wow. You
Uh,
guys rolled double sixes back to back. That's a little hard to beat in a race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that escalated poorly for us.
All right, here we go. Next game. So now the match is tied. It's 7 away, 7 away. Okay, so the team is going to start with a 3-2 to play. What would you like? Give me some options.
Just unload the 13 point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's so bring 2 down. There's some splitting plays.
Splitting play is 24-22 or 24-21, 13-11.
Yes,
Right.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
Okay, I got the Slido open with all the reasonable options. 2 different splitting plays. And then the play that brings 2 down.
Between the splitting plays, I think the 21 one is better because you're bidding for a higher anchor or a
I
high
think so
anchor instead of
too.
off
I like
instead of
that.
the butterfly anchor.
And there's another reason besides that,
Hmm.
and that is if you go 24-22, if white rolls double fives, he gets to put 2 up, making the ace point and the 3 point on your
Very
hand.
true, yeah. All right, well, everybody likes the big split, so let's do that. Okay. And XG says yes, that looks like the better one. If you are far behind in the match, you probably want to consider bringing 2 down, but
Yes, sure.
this play is perfectly fine. Okay, now the white team. Here we go. 2 and 1 to play.
That's easy.
Yes, I think it's easy too.
Hmm.
On the previous play,
Hit and split.
Hit and split, yes.
Yeah, hit and split. I want to fight for a good point. If we succeed, we get a great opportunity to make the 4 point, and if we fail, then we have an opportunity to make an advanced anchor. But having lost the opening roll, we need to try to regain some initiative. So I agree with Mike that this is an easy play. I don't hesitate on a play like this. Eric, you were about to say something about the previous play?
No?
oh, that
Okay.
was me. Jason, what if I told you guys that, hey, those 3 plays we saw, 2
Yeah.
down, the regular split and the Z split, the splitting with the 2. What if I told you that a 2-time world champion often plays 24-22?
Hmm.
When he wins the opening roll,
When he wins the opening roll.
really.
He does that
Well-
because a lot of players don't know the proper response, proper reply for against that 3-2.
Oh, that's interesting.
And what is interesting is that oftentimes you hit with the 3 if
Yeah.
you reply,
Which
right?
which is weird, but yes, oftentimes you're supposed to do that. Hit loose on the 3 point as a tempo play,
Right. A lot of players don't know that.
right? And that's actually part of the value here, hitting on the 4 point. It's not just good because we want to try to make the 4 point. We want to try to prevent the opponent from making a good advanced anchor. But this is also a tempo play. You're reducing a lot of their good point making numbers. Okay, anyway, we're gonna make this play. And as Mike said this is easy, and the XG output makes it definitely seem, yes, easy play.
Yep.
So you should all be thinking about this. I mean, does this feel like an easy play to you?
Yes.
I kind of hope it is. You wanna fight for good points. That 4 point is a good point. Fight
And
for it.
even if you get hit, you just have more checkers to play with.
You have more checkers to play with in the back and probably have a very good chance of making a strong anchor, an advanced anchor, right? Okay.
Unless you're me, then I would roll double
Oh,
sixes.
yikes.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that. Yeah. And actually that is one tiny reason for also hitting on that 4 point is the small possibility that your opponent will roll double sixes. Or if you're playing Adam, it's like 50%. Is that right, Adam?
Right. That's my understanding. Yes.
Yeah, okay. All
I
right,
would,
well,
I'd
you
go
missed.
come in on the 24 and then make my 11 point.
Okay, let's put that in there.
Yeah, I
Bar
agree.
24, 13, 11. Any other plays worth considering?
I mean, you could come to the 22.
Okay.
So make the 23.
You could make the
Okay, let me
23
put
right.
that in there.
I don't think it's right. It's legal. It's not ridiculous.
It's
It's
in the
better,
realm
it's
of
better than
possibility.
it's better than going 6-4, I think.
Well, I think the fact that we're 7 away, we're tied. I think we don't need that anchor right there.
Yeah.
And that anchor takes away our double sixes.
Yeah,
Yeah, blocks your own good numbers. Okay, the
Right.
Slido's open. You can vote.
okay.
And even, making the 23 points also problematic if you get a 6-5,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, good point. Right.
which is a
It's
good
bad
number which is a great roll if you're on the 1 or the 24, but not
Yeah.
such a great roll if you're on the 23.
Right.
Okay, so the votes are in to make the 11 point. And by the way, because white has split checkers, you're incentivized to cover an outfield blot. With the split checkers, white has more combination numbers that will hit that point. And making an outfield point is a good thing. Now, the main downside of this play is the fact that you're back stuck on the 24 point unsplit. So from a defensive point of view, you're right back to where you started.
Right.
You only have 8 checkers in the zone. I'm not really worried about it right now.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. White only has 8 checkers in the zone and needs to perform to cover this blot. So I think Bill Spruce is right. A lot less to worry about. But it is something to keep in mind for the future. May want to get those checkers moving. All right, I feel confident this is right. And it is.
Yes.
And let's see, where's with some of these other plays? Okay, bar 22, small mistake, not terrible. Even making the anchor, it's wrong, but it's not even a whopper. So, it's within shouting distance at least.
Is Jason, is bar 24 6-4 even on the list? I think it's a horrible move, but just wondering.
That's the next
Yes,
one.
it is. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
And that's a whopper. Yeah, it
That's
should
a
be.
whopper. Yeah. Yeah, that slot into a double shot, that's tough to do.
Well, you're
Okay.
begging to be hit.
All right, White's gonna try to do something now. All right, 6 and 4.
Hmm.
Too many good choices.
Definitely want to cover that blot.
Yeah, and then
You sure
just
you don't want to make
24,
your 2 point?
18.
Eric, sorry, what were you saying?
No, Vlad, I think Mike said something, right?
Oh, no, that wasn't me, it was somebody else, but yeah. 24, 18, 8-4.
Okay, and
Yeah.
all right, that's one
Agree.
candidate. I want to talk about another one. What about bringing a checker down?
Not usually correct.
I think that's right.
I think that's second best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I
but
think I'm going to agree with that.
Mhm.
I think I like this play. Eric?
Yeah, that's the one I
Okay. All right, we'll do it.
came up with.
And yes, that was right. Okay, good job.
Jason, your play wasn't too far off. It's close, right?
Not too far off, yeah.
Yeah.
I personally struggle a lot with this, when you have the 6 to play in a situation like this, and you have to decide between coming out to the 18 point or dropping a checker down to the 7.
Then Jason, you're gonna benefit from an Anki deck available at that XG2 Anki website from
Yes.
Reiner.
Does
That
he have one
is
specific for this
Dirk's.
type of problem?
Yes, Dirk's Bar Split. It's a free deck there by
Thanks for
Dirk
the tip.
Sheeman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
xg2anki.de. So xg, the number 2, anki.de. I'm going to put it on the chat here.
Yeah, but Eric, what deck is it?
The Anki cards.
It's called Dirk's Bar Split. So as in Dirk Sheeman, the world champion. So it's all about decisions of whether to do 24-18 or 13-7.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and he has videos explaining each decision, like what's his thought process about it. It's really
I love
nice.
the Yankees. I love them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been doing the Yankees myself. It's great. Okay. Next play coming up here. What are we doing here? All right, yes. Red team on roll. Here we go. 5 and 2.
Hmm.
That's a horrible roll.
I was
Yeah.
just waiting for Adam to say something.
Wow.
I think
Yeah, wow was right.
I'd go
13,
13 to
11,
8 and
6,
split the
1.
back, 24-22.
24, 22,
Yes.
13, 8.
Agreed.
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not so horrible.
13, 11, 6, 1.
13, 11, 6, 1.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm stacking the biggest one.
Oops.
Well, yeah, that
Burying a checker. That's the
doesn't
And it
leave
problem.
any
protects against double
blots.
fives.
Oh, jeez.
No burying, please.
Okay, the Slido's open. You can vote. All right, everybody likes the split and down, so yeah, that's good. All right, I'm sure that's right. Yeah,
The 6, 1 I see is a whopper.
yeah.
Yes.
This move's a wipeout. Easy play to make. Okay, white team ready to roll. 4 and 2.
Make the bar point again.
Would have
I
rolled
wish.
better than that. Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, this is where you make your big money, Jason.
Well, that's why they pay me the medium bucks, right?
Exactly.
Man, I have no
Yeah.
idea what to do here. Okay.
Holy moly.
Man. How about 13, 9, 23, 21? Or
13,
18,
9,
16 or
23,
something?
21.
Maybe 18, 16 it would be better. I'm not sure.
Okay, 13, 9, 18, 16.
Yeah, less shots to give them, and they have to give up an outfield point in order to hit us on the 16 because they're stripped. So
Yeah, all true. There's there's duplication of 2s at least.
Mm-hmm.
Not duplicating the 6s.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the 13-9 part of it because when that succeeds, that's a builder. It's also, you might want to make the 9 point. I don't know what to do with the 2.
What about bringing it down? What about that 13 to 11?
I feel like that's too loose.
yeah.
That's
And 18 to 16
Duplicate
duplicates
sixes.
fours that they have to hit.
Yeah. All right, let's hear from Mike. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. 13-9's the easier part. That has to be
I
done.
think so too.
And the old Mike would play 13 to 11, but the new Mike would play 18 to 16.
Okay. And
But no,
I like that.
and current Mike, who do you trust more, old Mike or new Mike?
I don't know. When they used to write about me inside the newsletters,
Yeah.
the basic theme was, oh, there goes Mike again, leaving all the blots around the board. But then Jellyfish proved the reason they wrote the articles is because Jellyfish proved that was right.
Uh-oh.
Right? So,
Any consideration for 6 to 4 for the 2?
yeah, right. Six
little
for
bit.
consideration, but yeah, I think 18-16 kind of cuts down on
All
what
right.
they can do against us.
What about 23, 21?
Yeah, I can see that too.
Mhm.
But that's also stepping into a point where our opponents would like to make. So this checker and this checker could get attacked. Right now, okay, so here's the idea is I think right now those checkers are in a position where red really wants to make those points. Whereas if we put them here,
Right.
now our checkers are in spots that red wants to make a little bit less.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
I
true.
think I'm on board with this play. So this was Eric's suggestion. New Mike likes this. New
I
Jason.
like it. I like it as well.
Okay,
I
so
do too.
we're gonna do it. And hey, all right. Old Mike made a 66 millipoint error,
Mhm.
and new Mike got it right.
Nice.
All right, I might have to start listening to new Mike. Okay. Red team, any consideration of a cube?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't think we don't have any,
No.
you're outboarded,
Not
so
yet.
I wouldn't
Are
do
you
it.
kidding me?
Not yet.
I think this is such an easy take, it's not even funny. If I
Okay.
think it's such an easy take from my opponent, I don't want to give it.
I think it is funny, but okay. All right, let's roll.
I don't think we have any market losers here. Maybe like
If
a
I was
six.
white, you gave me that cube, I would snatch it so fast before you changed your mind.
Yeah,
As if you could.
Would double
And you'd
four
probably
be
cube
a
us right
market
back.
loser?
would double
Dub-
four be a market loser?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Put
what-
two on
maybe.
the bar and make the two.
What advantage does red have? I mean, are you kidding? White has a better board.
Red has some threats. That's
Yes.
and that's about it.
Okay.
All
We
right.
don't have the race.
Mm-mm.
You've got some threats, you don't have race, and you don't have position, so it's clearly not a cube.
Exactly.
All right, let's roll.
Oh.
6-5. That's got to be good, right?
Hit
22-11. Hit him on
22
the
to
way.
16.
22-16 hitting, and then what?
16-11, probably.
Oh, all the way to the 11 point. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Looks good, yeah.
There's
That's
no double
perfect.
hit opportunity here.
Nothing else is reasonable.
The other one
That's-
would be 24-13, but that's not helpful
Oh my goodness.
because we're just too, that would be too vulnerable otherwise.
And that would be making a running play when we are behind in the race, so that
Right.
doesn't make much
Right.
sense.
So I think 22-16 and then 16-11. Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds like everybody likes this play.
Yeah. By the way, if I was the white team and the red actually played 24-13, I would think about cubing. That's how bad I think that move is.
Right. I agree.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. I would suggest that 24-13 might be in the range of a triple whopper. All right, well let's find out. No, I was wrong. It's a quadruple whopper.
Dan,
Quadruple whopper.
That's how
those
bad.
hoops, when you get a chance, if you will clean them, they're for Kevin's house.
Everything that's not the top move is a quadruple whopper.
Yeah. Okay, back to the white team. All right, double threes. I bet we can do something good with this.
Very likely.
Okay.
So 22, then 16-13, and make the 3-point. No, 5-point better. Yes.
Okay, I want to throw out another play. I mean, this is pretty good, right? Makes the rack. Okay, how about this? Is that too much Swiss cheese?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
pretty
it's
gappy.
hard to
can
imagine
make your
that's
bar-
better.
Make your five.
Isn't there some consideration here for you want to contain that last checker?
Yeah.
So if you make the rack and we jump over you, then you really only have one chance to hit us.
Okay, here's another tactical disadvantage of this play is now we own the 4-point and the 10-point. Those are not going to be part of the same prime. So
Right.
there's kind of a rule that you don't really want to hold points that are 6 apart.
Got it.
Right.
Okay, Mike, what do you like?
I like making the rack and safing that checker on the 16-point.
Okay, I like that play too, and I think Eric, you like that, right?
Yes, I suggested it. Yes.
So Jason,
Yeah, you suggested it. That's right. So, all right, here we go. Let's do it. And well, nope, I'm not smart enough for a play like this.
Yeah, very bot play.
Yeah, very, very bot-like. If this is the cost of I can't play perfectly, and these are just the types of positions where I'm gonna be forced to make mistakes. That's it. Sorry. There's a limit to my backgammon knowledge and ability.
Yes.
So what do you think the reason for spreading them out like that is because you've got a lot more opportunities to hit us?
Well,
Because
we
the
have a
race-
better board, so we can afford to engage in this position, right? It's kind of a here. Let's look at the what it looks like at the end of the play. This is kind of an in-your-face type play. You
Yeah.
know, we're kind
I
of
like
just
that.
daring you to, I mean, what are you going to do with your mighty 1 point board over there, right? We're trying to flex our strength.
Right.
Yeah.
And everything is stripped. I mean, it'd be hard
Yeah.
to hit and cover without leaving it blot.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. 4 and 1.
Make the 7.
Make the 7.
Mhm.
Looks pretty easy. Make the 7. Okay. We don't need to vote on this. I'm sure that's
Do
right.
it.
Yeah, we want to keep that checker locked in if we can.
Yeah, and you've got a 12 pip race lead now. That's worth thinking about.
Yep.
Where's the cube?
Cube is in the middle.
Why is it still in the middle?
I don't think there's really been an opportunity to cube yet.
No one's ever thought they had a good enough advantage yet.
Oh, what about now?
Well, now
Maybe.
the white team
So,
is on
brother.
roll, so
Yeah.
we get to do
You have to
something.
see what white rolls first.
6 and 4.
Not a great roll.
I don't
Nothing
like
good
this.
nothing good for white on this move.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's the daring play all over again, flexing our
It is,
board
yes.
advantage. So
I
that
mean,
might
I
be correct.
guess here's another candidate. Bring 2 down.
Yep.
Mm.
I don't want to let them hit with, escape with tempo.
Right.
So I don't want to put a checker on the bar point, and I don't feel desperate enough to put a bar point there to try to hem them in. I think I would rather make a
Yeah,
play like
that
this.
looks good. Yeah, I'd vote for that one.
Mike?
If we were farther behind in the race, I'd play 2 down.
Yeah, but the race is very close. So you're okay with this, yeah?
Okay with that, yeah.
Okay. All right.
But-
There it is.
You know, our
Check it.
double 3, not double
It's
3.
right by a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good play.
But Jason, remember our double 3 plays? Double 3 play?
Yeah.
Where the bot like 13 to 10 for the final 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I would do that against the top player, right? Because the concept is we're behind the race, not close, but we're still behind the race. We want to maintain contact.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do that.
Mike, are there actually players out there that are better than you?
Yeah, there's quite a few nowadays.
I think there's like 2 or 3, right?
I don't know. I haven't been on the circuit in a while.
If you
Okay.
had done that other double 3, it would have impacted our 4-1 choice pretty dramatically. Because I
Yeah,
think
it very well
So
could
that-
have.
Right, that's why I like our play against you guys, against Hive Mind. I think picking that blot up makes it harder for you to find the right play.
Ah. Well, Antoinette was asking about the cube. I might think that this is a good time to put that to a vote.
Mhm.
isn't it our role?
It is.
Wait.
Red is on roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you think we should double?
I
Yes.
think you should consider it.
Consider it, yeah.
I'm not
I
saying
do
it's
not.
right, but I
I
think
hold.
if you're
I
playing over the board and you just blow past this position without thinking about a cube, I think that's a mistake. I think you
Okay.
have to
No,
consider
yes, Woolsey says every roll is a cube position.
every roll is a cube decision and
It's a cube decision, excuse me.
is a cube decision. Yes, that's right.
Right.
What is the pip count?
The red
42
team
to
up
140.
2 pips. Small race lead.
Got some threats, but the White's
Yeah,
board is
it's-
better. I think White has too easy of a take again, just like I said before.
I can't quite see the pip count.
Oh, it tells you at the bottom and the top.
140 to
You can
142.
you can infer our pip count. Well, red's pip count from white's at the top. So white says +2, white is 2 behind. So you can infer
see,
that red
okay.
is 2 ahead.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you able to see it, Adam?
Yeah, I can see the 142. I can now. I can. Yes, now I can.
Okay. Yeah, it could be like how your screen is sized. It's
Yeah,
hard
you
to
might
Yeah.
not see the 140 in the bottom because you maybe don't go
I
down
don't think
far.
we're far enough ahead to. I would not cube in this position. I think we can consider it, but I would vote not to.
I'd
One
wait.
more- One more
Agreed.
roll.
Okay, we need some votes in the Slido. It's tied right now. Okay, it's coming out to no double.
For what? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a vote situation.
Oh yeah, we were voting on that. Okay, so but the voting has come out to no double.
I don't see enough market losing sequences.
Now you could get unlimited talk.
Hello?
Jason, I don't see enough market losing sequences to
Yeah, I
double.
don't see enough
There's
market
only two
losers
rolls
either.
in my mind right now that we could roll that would make
Double-
this
Double
would lose
fours
our
would be a
market.
nice
Anyway,
roll.
Double fours and double twos, I would
yeah,
suppose.
double fours for sure. But other than that, I mean,
Double
nothing's
Double
twos
going to
would be
change.
nice. Double twos would be very nice.
Sure. But really, yeah. Anyway, I voted no doubles. So,
I think you
And
need
somebody
9.
pointed out, this is a super easy take for white.
and we're not
White-
ahead in the race, or we're barely 2 pips is not a lot, and we only have a 1 point board, so it all adds up to nothing.
Now, do you know what I would do if I were faced with this over the board and somebody doubled me? How fast would I take?
Slowly.
You'd think about it for 5 minutes to make them think that you were thinking about it.
Exactly. Well, I wouldn't think about it for 5 minutes, but I would use my delay time. I would
You
I
use
would
your
sit
12
there.
seconds anyway, right? Yeah.
I would use
okay.
my 12 seconds. Actually, this is a concept that Mochi uses. Mochi says if you are faced with a cube decision, somebody has doubled you, even if you think it's trivially easy, stop a moment and take all 12 seconds of your delay time. Never, ever just immediately take the cube. You want to assess everything about the position and make sure, because taking a cube is a big deal in a match. You are immediately upping the stakes.
Jason Palmer Grill was the one that started that.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna roll, and we're running low on time. We got to get the tournament going, so let's roll the dice, and then we'll stop there.
Oh, bro.
Double
Oh.
ones. Wow, any choices?
5 with 2.
6 to 5 twice.
6 to 5 twice, along with
11
Hit.
to 9.
11 to
hit.
9.
Yes. Okay.
24, 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has merit also.
That's definite.
Well,
I
6
I
to
assume
5.
everybody wants to hit. Is that right?
Yeah.
What are we doing? 6 to 5 twice?
Yes.
Is that a
6 to 5
definite?
twice, 22
Yes.
24 to 22, and then,
Or 11, 9.
right,
I'll do
11.
11-9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to do 11-9 twice and
1,
get
2,
a 4-point?
3, 4.
No. Well, he could, Jason could put that in the slide also. 11 to
And
9
I
two
have.
times. Sure.
No.
6 to 5 twice, 11 to.
You could do 11 to 5 twice, and then you have pretty good prime setup.
Stephen points out that if you step up to the 22 point, you're going to give us good sixes off the bar.
Yep.
It's a good point.
Yeah, got to come in first.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But also gives us a good 6 when you don't get us.
Right, when you roll your double sixes
Or 6-5.
or
Or
double.
double 5.
Okay, the Slido's open, and this is our last vote of the night. We're going to stop after this play.
It is, I think we're
So
all in
far,
agreement.
everybody likes. Oh no, there's one. There's one rogue vote for the split. Boy, when you look at this, this looks really nice. You got
Yep.
that great 5 through 8. You've got the back of the prime slotted.
Yep.
Now, if white fails to get a good, well, if white doesn't come in, now I'm thinking about double.
Oh yeah, the cube is going to
Yes.
be very much in play.
Or even if
Okay.
white doesn't do anything great, like 3-2 or something, I'm thinking about,
All right, it looks like
So
this is won the vote. So let's do it, and let's take a peek at the XG results. Oh yeah, not close. Everything else is a double whopper.
Let's play our move so they have a cube decision next turn. That's a good place to stop.
Oh, all right. Here, we'll just roll
yeah.
real quick. Yeah.
I
You
just
called
mentioned
it.
3-2. Yeah, and if he gets
You
like
called
3-2,
it.
that's nothing.
Boy.
If you fail or get 3-2,
This is terrible.
now red has to think about the cube.
Let's anchor up on the
What play
23.
does white make here?
Yeah.
Anchor up. Yeah,
Um,
that seems right.
and
5 to 6.
then 6 to
13,
4 for better distribution.
Oh, you got a 3 to play.
Oh, you got a 3.
Oh,
13 to 10 or
13,
6.
10. Yes. Yeah, that's about it.
I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I mean, this is leaving a shot on 6-2, 6-3. So that's only 4 numbers this gives an opportunity to try to counter prime the checker on the ace point. Now, it may be that this is rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. It might be a drop either way.
Yep.
Mike, how say you?
Bar 22, 9-7.
9 to bar. Whoa. Bar
No, that can't
22,
be
9-7?
Right, it's
Wow.
not a good play, but there might be.
That is
it's too good
jumping
to
off from the
double now.
Titanic.
That would induce the cube, I'll bet you.
Yeah.
No, you might hold the cube.
He's trying to give us too many options.
Look, eight
Oh, it might be
sixes
too
for
good
us.
now. Yeah.
Right. So I
might
think
say, hey,
Mike is saying that it's time to just jump overboard, right?
No. I'm kind of jokingly suggest this, but there are plays where you make not the best play anymore, but plays that will say, hey, it's too good. I'm going to hold the cube.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not smart enough for that. So you don't really want to make that play, do you?
No, I don't want to make this play. No.
Okay. Do you want to make this play?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. That's it for today. We're gonna stop there. All right.
Let's look at it. Can we look at that play?
I think I'm not gonna look at that play because the bot analysis will affect the
Oh, the cube
Cube
decision.
decision.
cube action.
The cube
So
decision. Okay.
let's
All
not
right.
do that. Okay, I'm gonna mute everyone just momentarily so I can do the sign off. All right, thank you all for joining the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for August 13th, 2025. If you're interested in joining our study session or our weekly tournament, send an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com. All right,